Hey there, gamer guys and gals. Today for you, got a treat. Well, in my opinion, I think it's a treat from Gunfire Games and THQ Nordic, and it's Chronos Before the Ashes. And it's a little Souls-like type title that I really enjoyed. I had a good time with it. In my opinion, it might be the best Souls-like game to date. And that's because it does things a little different. You start out first, you can be a male or female, and you can pick your starting weapon, or you can pick between 3 different difficulty levels. For achievement hunters, I recommend the sword. I won't spoil why though. But the difficulty levels, I like that because a lot of people get turned off by Souls games because they're too hard for them. This one you can play on easy, and then it has more of like a Fable feel to it. It's not really all that difficult. It has the same attack style. You have the light attack and the strong attack, and you also have the shield, block, and parrying. The main difference with the attacks, in my opinion, is the stamina doesn't go down as much as it does in like the other Souls-like games. More of the stamina goes down with running and blocking. But as you see there, you light up when you level up, and you can also pick up things to upgrade your weapons. And you find a lot of them. It's not hard to upgrade your weapons. By the time I beat the game, I think I upgraded every single weapon. And I like the different enemy variations. They all do different things. And you approach with caution, because things like this, there's things that'll take you out with one hit. And when I was talking about what's different with this game is, when you die, you lose a whole year of your life, and you age. And you'll see yourself age, and that's really cool. Your skills and abilities will change as you age as well, so you really want to approach it with caution, and I enjoyed that aspect of the game. You know, you never know what an enemy does or how strong it is, so you're always really careful with this game. I recommend playing it on easy though, getting the feel of it first, because it's a lot of fun, and it's a really good story. I really enjoyed the story. The ending was a little meh for me. I wish it was a little bit better. But every 10 years of your life, you get a special skill trait here. And that'll come in handy if you play on a harder level. If you're playing it on the easier level, it's probably, you may not even age the first year. It's not super tough on the easier level. And another thing with this one that's different, when you get to those little checkpoints you saw there with the gym, your health or your health items don't restore. You'll get health if you health bar be restored if you level up, which comes in handy. But you don't get your health items back. So you're going to have to die to get those reset. And some of these bosses are really going to test you, and you're going to die to them a lot, but there's always a checkpoint pretty close. As you've seen there's also a charge attack on the strong. If you hold it in, you'll do like a really strong attack. That comes in handy a lot as well. But I really like the puzzles. The game's challenging as it is, but the puzzles add to that. You're trying to figure out how to advance through the game. I recommend don't use a walkthrough. Play it, experience it for yourself. Enjoy it. If you use a walkthrough and you know everything, you could probably beat this in a little over 3 hours. But I recommend figuring it out for yourself, because it is a fun and enjoyable game. It's probably my favorite game that I played in December. You know, Cyberpunk was kind of a letdown. I'm gonna come back to it later when it's working. But to me, this was the funnest game I played in the month of December, and so far this year. But it's early in the year as of now. But I think it's definitely worth your time. If you like Souls fan, or you like games like Fable, you're going to enjoy it. It's not going to be frustrating for you if you play it on easy. If you don't want to play a tough game, just play it on easy, and it'll be an enjoyable experience. If you want a challenge, play it on heroic, and it's going to give you the challenge that you want. To me, it appeals to just about everyone that likes RPGs. I really loved it. I had such a good time with it. I liked how every place looks different, and I thought they all looked beautiful. I loved all the different enemies that approached, and having to learn how to approach them. I played it multiple times on different levels, and I plan to get every achievement for it. For achievement hunters and trophy hunters, you're going to get most of these. If you play it on easy, you can get probably 75% 75 to 80% of the achievements, but there's some for beating it on different levels of difficulty, so you're going to be have to play it multiple times. But it's enjoyable, and you're going to want to play it multiple times, I think. Like, look at these really cool bosses. It's just, I just had so much fun with this. I definitely recommend this to people who love hack and slashes and RPGs. The bosses are just really cool, and they all attack differently, just like the enemies. You have to figure out how to avoid them. This one right here, in my opinion, was the toughest one. I think he was tougher than the dragon. But yeah, if you play it, let me know what you thought about it. You know, I want to hear people's opinions on this one, because I had a good time with it, and I really think most people will as well. So definitely let me know what you thought. Let me know if you enjoyed it as much as I did. Always, thanks for support, guys. Thanks for watching. You hitting that like and hitting them subscribes help us get more games. Help us get more games to cover for you. And we enjoy doing this. We're going to be here for a while, because I just love gaming, and I love when games are good and quality like this one. I gave this one a 8.2 overall. I highly recommend this to Souls and Fable-like fans. You're going to enjoy it. Before this, I thought Mortal Shell was the best Souls-like game, but this one passed Mortal Shells. Mortal Shells is still a great game, don't get me wrong, but in my opinion, this one passed it for best Souls-like experience. I just had so much fun with all these different bosses and all these different weapons. I hardly had any cons with this game. The only really con I had was the ending, left me wanting more. And hopefully we get a sequel, because I would really enjoy that. But until next time, guys, thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of this boss fight. See you next time. See you in the leaderboards.